to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. You won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. You won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is, yeah. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me, don't you be like that? I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah. I told you once, baby, I told you once what I know. You got to let it go. I told you once, baby, I told you once what I know. You got to let it go. You won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. You won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is, yeah. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me, don't you be like that? I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah. In me, yeah.
Hi guys, how you doing and welcome to this week's Let's Talk. So this week I'm going to talk to you guys about my diet and my exercise over the last 11 weeks, what's changed from week 1 to week 11, and yeah, I've just had a few people ask me like, what's that meal and what's that meal, so I thought I'd cover it all in this video. If we go back to week 1 food wise was very bland. I was just having really like chicken and rice and kind of trying to go like cold turkey kind of thing because it was like week 1 and I didn't really know, what I was going to eat going into it. I just kind of went, what's healthy? Chicken, and what's healthy? Like eggs and stuff like that. Just literally not even thinking about the flavour side of it, just thinking about what I'm going to put into my body. So the first couple of weeks was quite cold turkey, when nowadays I've kind of spiced it up a bit, literally. And a lot of the food that I eat is more, for instance, the chicken and the eggs with the salad that I usually, you've seen in the last couple of videos. The chicken's cooked with like cumin seeds, and the eggs has got like Indian spices in and onions, and the salad's got like avocados in and stuff, which is like a superfood and like a really good fat. So like the food's a lot more tastier nowadays than just like in the first week just chicken and rice, and so that's definitely something that's changed over the 11 weeks. We also have stuff like we make like barbecue fajitas, so we get like chicken breast and put like a barbecue rub on it, cook that, and then just have it with like crushed avocado, smashed avocado with like salsa and spinach and things like that, which like makes it taste really nice. So I think that's like a really important thing when you're eating healthy, is still find stuff that tastes nice. Don't just go, I'm eating healthy, chicken and rice or scrambled eggs, you know what I mean? It's like you need kind of flavour in there as well to kind of stay interested and stay focused with it. So that's kind of like the food side of it. We have like a lot of mincemeat dishes, like mincemeat and peas, and we have like mincemeat with like sweet potato, which is nice as well, which is a combination that I never thought would go. Just like mincemeat, like bolognese mincemeat with sweet potato, because we found that in week 2 actually when we were doing the Mindful Chef meals, and we had that meal and we were like, this is such a weird like mix, but it just tasted so, it just complemented each other so well. So that was definitely a meal that we took from that, which was nice. So it's definitely something to try. But yeah, that's kind of like the food side of it. Exercise wise, if you go back to week 1, my biggest form of exercise over the 11 weeks back in week 1 was just walking Willow, and it was like an hour and a 45-minute walk, I think it was, and it was 10k. And back then, I've said in previous videos, I couldn't walk. I could hardly stand up. It hurt so much, and if I went to work, like after an hour, I used to have to sit down and things. So just walking around the fields was like an achievement in week 1, because it was 10k. Doing 10k off the bat when you can't do any exercise at all was such an achievement. And coming home, I remember sitting in the chair in the next room, in the sitting room, and just sitting there for like half an hour, just like out of breath and sweating because I was so unfit and so big. So yeah, I used to do that, and then after half an hour, when I've caught my breath, I used to try and do 3 sets of sit-ups and 3 sets of planks, because that's all I was doing exercise back then. So I used to do 3 30-second planks, if I can talk right, which used to be like agony. I used to be like screaming through it, like so embarrassing. But that's week 1. You're not going to be good at stuff straight away, and because I was so big, my stomach especially, obviously that's my probably biggest part, was like pulling my body down to the ground, and my back was hurting, and it was just so painful. And then after that, I was doing 30 sit-ups, which 3 sets of 10, and honestly, I was exhausted. Like I was like lying on the sofa, just like just not good. So that was week 1, and probably most of week 2 and stuff. And then if you fast forward all the way to now, obviously over time I did more and more and more. So nowadays we can actually do sports because the restrictions have now been lifted, so you can do outdoor activities and stuff. So you've seen more me seeing my mates and stuff, and cricket nets and football and stuff. So I've been obviously doing a lot more exercise as that part of it, just doing like cricket. So I'm still doing the dog walks and stuff, but that's not like my main exercise like it was in week 1. It's kind of like a like a warm up nowadays. So I do the dog walk, and then I come back, and then usually, like for this week, I've been going straight to the nets and playing cricket. But then, just say a couple of weeks ago when we couldn't really do that, I was coming back doing sit-ups, planks. The difference in my sit-ups and planks now is I do 5 sets of planks. The first 4 are 30 seconds, and the 5th one's a minute. And the sit-ups, I do 4 sets of 10, and then the last set is 20, so I do 60 altogether. And then I get on the weights, and I do I don't know all the names of them, but like bicep curls, and I do like, I don't know if it's triceps, and you've seen them, all the exercises you see in the video, I do them, 10 of them 3 times, so 3 sets of them. So yeah, the weights and the exercise have definitely gone up. And then usually I would go out and play football or play cricket for a couple of hours, and then every evening, which is something as well that I've never really covered, is every evening I go out for a 5k walk. So me and Joe, we sometimes take the dogs. Willow's usually exhausted because Willow's over 10 now, and I don't want to just take her on a 10k walk and then take her out again, because she's literally just getting old, and I feel bad. And she was limping the other day, and it was just because I've been taking her for walks. So I need to kind of watch that, because yeah, she's getting on a bit. So in the evenings, I've been going for a 5k walk, which is like right around the villages we live at. And yeah, so that's kind of helped me as well. It helps me sleep as well, going for like a late night long walk, because you get back and you're really tired, and you just kind of get into bed, chill, put the TV on, fall asleep. So that's what I've been doing as well recently, for the last, I don't know, like 6-7 weeks or something. But early on in the first couple of weeks, I wasn't doing that because I just was so exhausted. But yeah, those are the exercise side and the food side. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't gone right into detail with it, just because I know it would take ages. I'm already 7 minutes into this video, into this Let's Talk, so I thought I'd do it as quick and brief as I could. Any other suggestions for Let's Talk in the future? let me know. And yeah, guys, I'll see you Sunday, and take care. Hi guys, how you doing? It is Sunday, it's weighing day. Weighed myself this morning as usual. Going to jump straight into it this week. So I weighed myself and I am now 17 stone 4 and a quarter. So that is a half a pound weight loss for this week. It's actually probably the lowest I've lost in a week so far, but it's still a step in the right direction. It's still losing, so can't be too upset with it. I was a bit confused with it because it's probably the week where I've done the most exercise that I've done in the 11 weeks. I've netted every single day apart from one, and that is for minimum 3 hours, 4 hours some days. And netting, trust me, you're sweating, every muscle you're using, it's cardio, your heart's coming out your chest. So I was quite not disappointed, but I didn't really understand why, because I've still been eating clean and stuff. So I kind of looked into it, and I think it's because every muscle in my body at the moment is aching. So after the first 2 days of netting, I remember trying to wake up in the morning and I tried to sit up and everything hurt, and I was walking down the stairs so decrepit and I couldn't get down the stairs, and I was like, oh god, feels like week one again. But I was thinking, you know what, my muscles are aching, it's a good sign, it means that I'm working them hard. And I stupidly did that thing midweek where you weigh yourself, just because I'd done so much exercise in a row. I was like, oh, you know what, let's see if I'm on track for the week. And I was 3 pounds up, and I was like, surely the scales are broken or the floor's not level or something. But it was on the same bit that I always, weigh myself on. So I was like, it can't be. So I was 3 pounds up midweek, and I was thinking, okay, something's not right. I need to kind of research this. So I went on Google, and it just says which I didn't know, that sometimes when you tear all your muscles, because they're all aching from doing exercise, you initially put on a bit of weight, because obviously there's fluid retention and stuff, whilst your muscles are repairing themselves and healing. So I was so confused. I was like, how can I put on 3 pounds in a couple of days when all I've done is exercise and eat clean? But yeah, I think that's the reason. So I've actually, from midweek to now, lost 3.5 pounds. So it is pretty crazy. So I'm hoping that it's kind of like, because I'm still aching like so much at the moment. Excuse me. So I'm hoping that as the days go on and my body completely repairs itself, that the more weight just drops off, so it kind of evens itself out completely. But yeah, I think that's why it's happened. I'm not upset with it. I'm just a bit like, it's a learning curve and trying to like see that some weeks you might not lose a lot of weight or even lose weight at all. But it's not for a bad reason. It's because that's how your body deals with exercise and deals with the whole process of it. So yeah, so it'll be the same next week. I'm going to be netting as much as I can and doing as much exercise as I can, and we'll see if I lose weight, and we'll see if that's the reason. But yeah, cheers guys, I will see you next week, and thanks for watching, and see you later.